Scano friends, Randy Nikiaso, and on today's Gayakona lesson, we are going to be telling the story of the first Oheya Gayata, and that is the first corn husk doll. And I have a couple Oheya Gayatas here, and they are from when our ancestors used to make them out of the corn husks for the children to play with. And you will see that these Oheya Gayatas have no faces, and the history and story of the Oheya Gayatas will be explained of why they have no faces, and I hope you enjoy.
The spirit of the corn, Onehe, noticed that the Ongwehoi people were working very hard in order to survive. They were making and repairing their longhouses and gathering berries and other foods in their gardens, sewing, cooking, mending, hunting, and fishing. They were always busy. The spirit of the Onehe decided that she wanted to do something that would make the work of the people seem easier. She took some of her own corn husk and made it into a doll. She gave that doll a beautiful face and the ability to walk around and talk. She spoke to the corn husk doll, Oheya Gayata, and told her that she was to have a very special job. Her job would be to go from village to village and entertain the children. Once the adults would hear the children laughing and singing with Oheya Gayata, they would remember why they were working so hard to give their children a better life, and they wouldn't mind, and their work would seem much easier. Oheya Gayata left to go to the first village. When she got there, she played games, sang songs, and told stories. The children were so happy they smiled and laughed. When the adults could hear the children laughing, they remembered why they were working so hard. It was for the children, and their work seemed easier. All of the people gathered around her to say Nyawe. By the way, you are very beautiful, they said to Oheya Gayata. Oheya Gayata left right away to go to the next village. On her way, she stopped by a river. She looked into the water and saw her reflection. The people were right. I am very beautiful, she said. She stayed there for a long time, admiring her pretty face. She stayed so long that the children in the next village didn't think she was going to come to visit them. They were sad and started to cry. When the spirit of the corn heard the children crying instead of laughing, she looked to see what was wrong. Corn husk doll, you have forgotten your responsibility. You have forgotten about your job, said the spirit of the corn. I am so sorry, I won't forget again. Sadly, Oheya Gayata forgot her responsibility again and again. Every time Corn Husk doll came to a river, she would stop to look at her beautiful face. She would forget about the children, and the children would cry. Finally, the spirit of the corn took away Corn Husk doll's face. From that time until today, the Haudenosaunee do not give their Corn Husk dolls faces. The no-face Corn Husk dolls remind us that we should take care of ourselves. We should comb our hair, wash our faces, and wear clean clothes, but we should also remember to fulfill our responsibilities towards others.
Nyawa for coming to this Gayakona lesson, and I hope you all enjoyed the history and the story of the first Oheya Gayata, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Ona!